get the show started!
In today's video, Daniel Cormier explains why he believes Taila Santos beat Valentina Shevchenko at UFC 275. Ali Abdelaziz claims Kamaru Usman would beat Prochazka, Teixeira and Blachowicz. Glover Teixeira blames bad weight cut for UFC 275 loss. Anthony Smith criticizes Prochazka and Teixeira's UFC 275 performances. Jose Aldo vs Merab Dvalishvili in the works for UFC 278. Let's roll. At UFC 275, Valentina Shevchenko endured the toughest test of her professional career. The reigning champion found herself in some compromising positions against Taila Santos in her latest title defense, but managed to come away with a decision victory. Speaking on the most recent episode of the DC and RC show, Daniel Cormier shared his thoughts on the result of the bout and said that an accidental clash of heads saved Shevchenko from defeat. Here's the clip.
I thought Taila Santos won, but I could see where Valentina won the second round. I just thought that, I just thought, so multiple judges scored the round. All three scored the round for Shevchenko in round two. So obviously they're not wrong, right? But we were looking at round two in a way in which she got her back taken at the very end of the round once again. And these judges, smart judges, they were able to put the damage at the forefront to allow for that round to be scored for the champion. But I don't think that there is a problem with it. But if Santos would have won the fight, I would not have been mad. But the headbutt, it's what we call it, a headbutt.
Yes.
We're not allowed to call it that on air. It's an accidental clash of heads because honestly, that's what it is. But the headbutt saved Valentina because it did not look like anything was about to change. It looked like Santos was going to go out there, take her down again, and try and kind of dominate and control her in the fourth round because she had done it every other round and Valentina had not made the adjustments. Valentina was the one initiating those wrestling sequences. It was the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Every single time they wrestled, she was getting out wrestled and she kept going there. She kept going to the wrestling because it was where she was safe. Here's where the problem is for Taila Santos, RC. In a rematch, I don't think she does as well. Because now the champ has felt her and she is going to make the adjustments to beat her. And on that night, it seemed as though she was the one that was going to become the champion and pull a major upset.
Manager Ali Abdelaziz, who represents some of the best fighters in the world, including Kamaru Usman, took to Twitter on Monday to make a bold proclamation that Usman could beat Glover Teixeira, Jiri Prochazka, and former champion Jan Blachowicz in a fight, even though the trio competes at a weight class 35 pounds higher than Usman's. He tweeted, "I just rewatched the UFC light heavyweight champion. I believe Usman will beat Jiri, Jan, and Glover. Not talking trash, but this is real." What do you guys make of these comments from Abdelaziz? Do you believe Kamaru Usman could beat Prochazka, Teixeira, or Blachowicz? Leave your thoughts in the comments section. In an interview with Brazilian outlet Combate, former UFC champion Glover Teixeira reflected on his submission loss to Jiri Prochazka and suggested that a bad weight cut was one of the reasons for his UFC 275 defeat. He said, "Even though it was 9:30 at night, I cut the weight at 3 in the afternoon and stayed until 9:30 at night without drinking water, without anything. And then, when I started to recover, I started to vomit. I couldn't do the interview after the weigh-in, and that got in the way. Got in the way in the 5th round there. I always talk to my students. The weight cut will get in your way. If it's a tough 5-round fight, it will get in your way, and it got in the way. If I didn't lose the weight properly, it was my fault. That's what I'm talking about. That I have to adjust, so it was totally my fault. I might be blaming it on the weight. I'm blaming the weight, but I'm taking responsibility for myself." Jiri Prochazka and Glover Teixeira may have put on one of the best fights of the year at UFC 275, but light heavyweight contender Anthony Smith believes he didn't see the best out of either man on Saturday. Speaking on SiriusXM Fight Nation 156, Smith broke down the stylistic matchup between Prochazka and Teixeira and criticized the two for making terrible decisions during the bout. Here's the clip.
I see a lot of holes, I see a lot of opportunities, but I'm also a realist, and I'm very conscious that not everybody can have the best performance every single time out. So I hope that the rest of the division is half as smart as I am when it comes to breaking down these fights and can understand that that's probably the worst Jiri Prochazka and Glover Teixeira that you're going to see. So if you're expecting that that's going to be the person that you're going to get moving forward, if you find yourself across from those guys, you're doing yourself a huge disservice by believing that, because I don't think that's the case at all. I think that some of it is a matchup. Matches make fights. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, those guys just match up funny and they bring the worst out of each other, at least in that scenario. And I think that the travel, I think that the time change, I think that the humidity, I think a lot of different things come into factor there. I don't for a second think that I would be training for a fight with Jiri or Glover right now and think that's the guy I'm going to get, because it's probably unlikely that you see those two people show up again.
Ariel Helwani reported Tuesday that a pivotal bout between Jose Aldo and Merab Dvalishvili is being targeted for UFC 278 on August 20th, 2022 in Salt Lake City, Utah. The event will be headlined by UFC welterweight champion Kamaru Usman, who aims to make his 6th straight defense of his title in a rematch with number 2 ranked Leon Edwards. Since his defeat to Piotr Jan at UFC 253 in July 2020, Jose Aldo has been unbeaten in the octagon. Aldo has captured recent victories over names such as Rob Font, Pedro Munoz, and Marlon Vera. On the other hand, Dvalishvili has won his last 7 bouts inside the octagon. During that stretch, he's captured victories over names such as Marlon Moraes, Cody Stamann, and John Dodson. What do you guys think about Jose Aldo taking on Merab Dvalishvili? Who would you pick winning in this bantamweight scrap? Let us know in the comments section. Here are the top 3 memes you guys posted on MMAmemes.com. In 3rd place is a meme posted by user Connor McNuggets. 2nd place goes to Islamabad. And the number 1 voted meme was posted by a user named John Head.
If you want your meme to be included in our next video, go to MMAmemes.com and create your own meme. The top 3 memes will be placed at the end of our video.
Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.